What's up, YouTube? It is Thanksgiving and I have a day off, so I figured what better way to spend that day than to do car stuff, catch up on car stuff that I've been neglecting. This is my red DeLorean. I haven't done any videos on this car in a while, but it doesn't mean I haven't been making some progress. Collecting a lot of parts, kind of just storing them over here for when I have time off to work on it. But today I'm going to tackle the headliner. This thing was just nasty. I did not expect it to make such a mess when I pulled it down. You can see all of the foam that once is no longer. So I've got to clean all this up, but you can see the headliner is actually very small in this car. Pretty easy to get out. I have some alcantara material that's already got some foam on it, so I'm going to use this, cut it to size and glue it to that. Keep my fingers crossed and hope that it comes out decent. It's obviously going to be better than what was there. A simple project, much needed project on this car, and that's really going to be it for the interior. I'm missing one door inner post piece, and I'm waiting for DMC to get that back in stock. But other than that, the interior is pretty much cleaned up, and it is what it is for now. The goal is just get this thing done. I'm very close. I don't lack that many more parts to get this thing going, so I just got to force myself to get out here and get working on this thing any chance I can. If I can just spend half an hour, every other day or so, I can probably knock it out. And let's see how this turns out. So the alcantara material that I got, I just bought it off of eBay. Pretty cheap. Like I said, it already has the foam backing on it, so it's really just a matter of cleaning this stuff up and having a really nice surface, and then laying down the glue, stretching that over it, making sure you don't get it all wrinkled, and then I hope that's it. We'll find out together. Here's my big bag of alcantara. Basically, it's just like, what do they call it, fake suede. It's smooth, it's soft, it looks cool. It's the right gray that I think I want. So everything is now clean. It's just flipped over. This is going to be the top side that goes up against the body. This is the side that's going to get covered. So everything's been vacuumed up and wiped down clean. Basically, I'm just going to use some 3M adhesive and kind of go to town. Really not much to this. It's just stripping the old stuff off and gluing the new stuff on and making sure that it just doesn't like wrinkle and all that crap. This is just half of what I have, so I have plenty of material to do this. I'm just gonna kind of cut out and give myself extra space to wrap this over and glue it on this side as well. And I've got plenty of overlap. All right, here goes nothing. this panel came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I think with time, this crease from the fold will kind of relax and fall down, so I won't have to worry about that right there and there. I ran out of glue. Turns out I had just enough to do this panel, so that's okay. I'll get some more of that and finish the rest, but here it is. Nice and soft. The corners were kind of tricky, but this material is really stretchy, so you can kind of cut it short and then pull it and it will cover the entire corner. You don't have to cut right up to it. Here is the finished product. I'm pretty happy with the way that it came out. Both of the headliner panels up here, let's see. It's nice and soft, and I can make patterns in it with my hands. Woohoo, look at that fancy. Yeah, a whole lot better than the original stuff that I was stuck with. There's the top of the door. And the top of that door as well. I am missing one piece right here from my interior, and I'm waiting for DMC to get that piece back in stock. But that's it. The rest of the stuff, I'm gonna probably swap the seats with some other seats that I have, and I really want to swap the steering wheel. Not a fan of this, and I know there's an aftermarket one out there. Apparently they're really hard to come by, so I may have to figure out something to adapt a different steering wheel to this column. That's a project for another day. A pretty easy project if you've got a DeLorean and your headliner is sagging and all that foam is just crinkled and deteriorating and falling down on your head. Materials and 2.5 cans of glue. I already had another can. Right around $100. I'd say that's a pretty good deal for what I've got. If I took this somewhere and had an interior shop do it for me, it would probably have cost me $200 to $300 total. So I don't mind tackling it and experimenting. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? I just peel it off and re-glue it. So don't be afraid to work on your stuff, guys and gals. You know, it doesn't have to be a DeLorean to do this. You can do this in any car. Now I can rub my hand on here and make cool designs. Look at that. Ninja! Thanks so much for watching. Stay hungry, stay foolish.